Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 50, day 4 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can buy at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations and you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and aromatherapy, I think you're really going to love this book. It's simple in its format, but profound in the changes it can help us make in our lives. The affirmation for the entire week is prosperity is my friend in every area of my life. And I love that. Maybe today we can do some journaling, do some brainstorming, meditating, whatever you like to do, and think, which areas of my life do I care about? Do I want to be prosperous in? Which areas of my life do I want to put my time and my focus in? And that way, and then we can think, how am I doing in my prosperity here? And what do I want to do to up my prosperity? Because it's beautiful that we can be prosperous in every area of our life. The affirmation for today is, I am enjoying my investments and they are thriving too. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about finances and investments, because finances and investments have a lot to do with prosperity. So at first I thought I would hit some financial investments or ways to invest. So I wanted just to say a few things that my family is doing. When we're paying off our house early, which is a way of investing because you don't have all of that increased interest, and then you can use that money for the mortgage payments that you don't have to make all those years to invest in something else. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you haven't started paying off, whether it's your house early, your student loans early, maybe it's your credit cards early, I would definitely, oh my gracious, Dave Ramsey. He is one of our favorites. And listening to him and working his program, working on paying yourself, building up your savings accounts and paying off your debts can be very inspiring. And then with that too, I would say look for the groups, especially like the free groups in your area. I know that my church has beautiful groups for different things. It has groups for if you want to find a job, if you want to get a better education, if you want to improve your family finances. And they're all free and they're open to the public, open to anyone. So I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so if you're interested in upping your finances, check it out. It's free and it's a beautiful, beautiful group. My husband and I have been facilitators in that group a couple of times, and it's beautiful to see the changes that people can make in their financial situation over a short, I think it's like a 12-week course. Anyway, but as we're trying to invest and pay off things, get someone that you're listening to that's going to help. Get someone that helps you, hold you accountable, and groups are wonderful for both of those. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is trying to pay off our house early. So that's like my first tip to you. The second thing that I love is just little ways to invest. There's a app that you can get on your phone. It's called Acorns. And basically what it does is anytime you go shopping, it will just take the change and that you would have like let's say you spend like $14.95. It will take the 5 cents, it will put it into an investment account for you, and that money starts earning interest and starts growing. Does it grow very fast? No, it doesn't. Unless you go shopping a lot, but that little tiny bit of money can help grow into a beautiful investment, just like an acorn can grow into a beautiful oak tree. So if you have, whether you're using an app like Acorns, or whether you're just putting the change in, taking the change out of your pockets every day if you use cash and putting that money into some investment fund, right? We are doing something to invest in our future, something to help our money work for us, because when our money is earning interest, it is working night and day, day after day, for us to make money. Okay, then I wanted to talk to you about other accounts that you might think about setting up. Obviously, you're gonna make sure that you're fully insured. You're gonna make sure that your car is insured, that your life is insured, that your health is insured, right? That's investing in you. That's investing in your family. And so you're going to definitely make sure that you have all the insurance that you need. And then I love something that my dad has done for my children, well, all of his grandchildren. And that's as soon as they're born, he didn't start doing this, well, he's been doing it for a very, very long time. He didn't do it as soon as the first child was born, I don't think, but it's definitely done it for decades now. Anyway, but it's starting a college account. So my dad and my mom, they set this up for all of our children, and my dad continues to set it up for all of the grandchildren, and basically instead of giving them birthday gifts or Christmas gifts, which are toys which people love at the time, but they get broken, they get lost, they get given away, and so they're not lasting. But what my parents did instead is they chose to set up college accounts for each of their children and grandchildren. And so when my children go to school, they have thousands of dollars in those college accounts that can help with their education. And some of their children have been great at getting scholarships, so they don't need to use that money as much. Some people have not been so great at getting scholarships, and so they are so thankful for that money. So think about investing early. The nice thing about investing is that money multiplies over the years. And so the sooner you start investing into your children's college accounts, the sooner you start investing into your retirement fund, the better off you are going to be, and the more that money can just build through interest. Oh, I wanted to say something else about investing. Well, if I think about it, I'll come back to it. Okay, well, it's important to invest and know that you are worth it. Know that you are worth investing in. Don't spend everything that you're making now. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself before you pay your bills. Pay yourself for your investments. Pay yourselves for your savings accounts. Pay yourself first and then pay your bills. Oh, I know, this is what I was going to say. So some people think, I don't have any money at all to invest. My husband and I love going to BYU's Education Week, and he went to an investing class one time while I was off in some other class. Anyway, and this man told a story. He says, tell me your worst case scenario, and I will tell you how we could have taken some money and invested it and made that into a beautiful retirement at the end. And so there was this family, a guy raised his hand. He's like, my dad, he had a lot of children, and he just never had any money. And the guy said, okay, when you say he didn't have any money, he went through a lot of different scenarios, and he said, did your dad do anything fun? Did he whatever? And so basically then it was found that the dad smoked. And well, how much did he smoke? Well, I can't remember what the guy actually said, but let's just say that he smoked a pack a day. because that's I don't know, I'm not the expert on smoking, but I think a lot of people are out there smoking a pack a day. So he said, okay, let's just see. If you would have taken the amount of money that pack of day would have cost him, and instead of spending it on cigarettes and smoking, if you would have taken that money and invested it, well, and it was an amazing sum at the end of like 30 years. So, and most people work for more than 30 years, right? They're working from the time they're in their 20s to the time that they're pretty much in their 70s. So that's like 50 years of investing. So what I'm saying is take a small amount, however much money you can afford, and pay yourself and start building up your investments, start building up your investment egg future, right? Investments and having a savings. They say that you should try to start with like a 1 month saving, build that up until you have like 3 months of savings. I can just tell you that when you have a good savings account, you feel so much more calm. Anyway, it's a good goal. It's a good goal that we can all do. So as we're thinking and brainstorming, and you know what, maybe you have lots of investments and you haven't checked on them lately. Let's check on our investments, see how they're doing. Is there a way that we can take that money and do we want to move that money somewhere else and have it multiply in a different way? So anyway, that's a beautiful. As we're going about today, let's think about our investments. What do we want to invest in? What type of life do we want to have? What investments do we need to have? What do we want to leave our children? What type of legacy? What investments do we need to have? Okay, and then I said that we were going to talk about finances. I know, but I just want to really quick mention there's other investments too, right? There's investing in your health, the drinking your water. I know sometimes it's a pain to go and refill that cup, but drinking your water, exercising, getting proper sleep, getting proper nutrition, that's investing in your health and in your emotional state. You know, your health affects your emotional state, and you want to be here on earth for the people that you love, to make a difference in the world, to make a difference in their life. So invest in your health. And then the last thing, so invest in your finances, invest in your health, invest in your mind. Keep reading. I know some people who brag about they haven't read a book past college, and you're thinking, look at the wealth of, one, entertainment, but two, information and good things in life that you've missed. So keep investing in your mind too. Invest in your skills. Invest whatever you do for work. Invest in it. If you're a doctor, keep going, doing your medical continuing ed classes. A lawyer, keep investing. If you are someone who's a businessman or a woman, keep going to the conferences. Invest in yourself so that you can up level your work. And then lastly, and definitely not least important, but let's invest in our families, right? Let's have the family dinner. Let's have the family vacations. Let's have we call them family home evenings, where you just get together and you spend time together. Maybe you read to your children. Whatever it is that you like to do to invest in your family, let's make that a high priority. Now, if you love to study or follow Stephen Covey, he would say priorities like your family are very easy to get pushed into a side burner, because there's so many other things that can push them out of the way. And so make sure that we're scheduling what's most important in our lives. Okay, I know I said that family was the last thing that I was going to talk about investing in, but let's invest in our spirituality too. Let's invest in reading our scriptures. Let's invest in saying our prayers. Let's invest too. I don't know if you can go to church right now. A lot of churches are reopening or have been open for a while. So let's invest in going to church. Let's invest in learning how we feel the Holy Spirit and how it guides us so that we learn to listen to the voice of God better. So, just different things that we can invest in life, and maybe go through, see what's important for you to invest in your life. Rate how you're doing and game plan how you want to up level that today. Okay, so again, the affirmation for today is I'm enjoying my investments and they are thriving too. As we invest in things, our investments can thrive. Okay, the song for the entire week is the Hallelujah Chorus from George Friedrich Handel's Messiah. Beautiful, uplifting, powerful, passionate, happy. Peace makes you feel safe and secure, knowing God is there, He's in charge, and that He triumphs in the end. And because He triumphs, we can triumph too. And then the diffuser blend that we're diffusing the whole entire week is 2 drops of myrrh, which is a very nurturing oil, a very mothering oil. 2 drops of vetiver oil, which is a very grounding, centering, the oil of stillness. And then 2 drops of lemon, which is a very mood uplifting oil. They call it sunshine in a bottle. Just a beautiful, beautiful oil to bring some lightness and brightness to the blend. But it is Thursday, so Thursday and Friday are kind of our add-on days where we are talking about some essential oils that are not mentioned in this book. I have an older edition. They probably have newer editions, but anyway, this oil is not mentioned in the copy that I have, and that is one of doTERRA's newest oils, and it's called Bergamot Mint. And it is the oil of sufficiency, the oil of having enough, the oil of being enough. It is a member, you can tell by the name Bergamot Mint that it is actually a member of the mint family. And did you know that there were over 3,500 members of the mint family? So if I asked you, could you name as many mints as you can? And I'm just going to be quiet for just a minute. Name as many mints as you can. Okay, no fair using your phone, just what you know. No fair using the computer. Name as many mints as you can. Okay, so you probably named peppermint, one of the most popular mints, and then you probably named spearmint. Maybe those were the only 2 that you named. Maybe there were more that you named. Let me tell you, not all mints have the word mint in their name. So, thyme is a mint. Marjoram, oregano, basil, sage, rosemary, and lavender actually all belong to the mint family. I love learning new things. That's something new that I've learned today. So going back to Bergamot Mint, Bergamot Mint. Bergamot Mint has 2 other names that it's known by. One is Eau de Cologne Mint, and the other is Orange Mint. And Bergamot Mint's Latin name is actually Mentha citrata. Mentha citrata. It has a citrusy smell. I almost think it has woody smell. You'll have to, I have it right here with me. I wish you could smell it through the computer or the phone. Anyway, it has a beautiful smell to it, so I think you're going to love it. Although it's a member of the mint family, its chemistry is very much like the lavender and the bergamot and the bergamot, and because it's very, very high in linalool. So that's linalool. And it's the component in both bergamot and in lavender that makes them super soothing, super relaxing. People put lavender in so many things because it's so calming. And so that's going to be the action of this beautiful bergamot mint too. Here are some of the physical benefits of bergamot mint. So the first one, if you're thinking it's a little bit like lavender because of that high linalool content, you're right. And most people connect lavender with getting a great night's sleep. So you can definitely use your bergamot mint to help you get better sleep. You can diffuse it in your bedroom. You can put a couple drops into like a 1 or 2 ounce spray bottle. Spray that onto your pillow, onto your sheets. You can put your bergamot mint into those beautiful dryer balls. Like put like 3 to 5 drops on a ball. I like doing 2 balls in the dryer, and have that scent your clothes, have that scent your linens. You can also put it into the bergamot mint, a couple of drops into a carrier oil. Put that on your heart area, help it just like calm and release the stresses of the day. You can put that on your spine, put that on your feet. If you're putting it on your feet before you go to bed to help with sleep, I would definitely be putting it on your toes, especially your big toes, because that's where your reflexology points are for your brain, and that just kind of helps your brain to relax and get ready for sleep. You can also use it in a bath before going to sleep, either for yourself or for your little ones. Now, if I'm using it for myself, I'm probably going to be putting a few drops into some Epsom salts, like a 1/4 cup of Epsom salts. Some people like to use a whole cup, and that helps it kind of diffuse through all of the bath better. Plus, Epsom salts are so amazing. Make sure you're increasing your water while you're doing your Epsom salts, if you're using Epsom salts. If I'm doing that for children, instead of putting it in Epsom salts, I will probably, if I was doing it for teenagers, I would probably use Epsom salts. But if I was doing an essential oil into a bath for children, I would probably put it into some milk instead. So you can just take almost like a shot glass of milk and just put a few drops of the oil into it, and then pour that into your bath, and that will help it emulsify through all of the water. Plus, milk is so nurturing to your skin. So definitely anyone could do a milk bath as opposed to an Epsom salt bath. Bergamot mint is beautiful for helping their respiratory system to open up, make it for easier breathing. Bergamot mint is beautiful for sore muscles. So if you've had a hard time or you've had a big exercise session, or you've just kind of worked yourself hard that day, if you've been standing on your feet the whole day, go ahead. You can put some bergamot mint into a carrier oil, whether that's fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, olive oil, whatever you like, and then just rub that in to where those sore muscles are. Bergamot mint, like most mints, like spearmint or peppermint, are beautiful for our digestive systems, although it's a much milder mint. So it's a beautiful oil to use for children. It's a beautiful oil to use with elderly people for their digestive systems. Some other oils that are great to use for your digestion are lime and green mandarin. Those are very, very gentle oils to use for your digestion. Then bergamot mint is also great for helping to boost our immune system, so definitely you'll want to be diffusing that. And then bergamot mint is amazing at helping to clear unpleasant odors for your space. Now, here are some of the emotional benefits for bergamot mint. Remember how it's so high in linalool, right? Like lavender is. So you can definitely diffuse it throughout the day just to help in maintaining a calm and relaxed atmosphere. Beautiful to put on the weekends. If you're feeling apathetic or like you just don't want to do anything, sometimes we get into that apathetic space because we have so much to do that we get into an overwhelmed space and then we don't want to do anything. So bergamot mint, because of its beautiful calming action, can help us, stay working on the tasks that we really do want to be working on and not get into that overwhelmed feeling. Bergamot mint is beautiful to diffuse in the morning or to put on as a get up and go. You know how peppermint, spearmint also is like that wake up. Bergamot mint can be a more gentle way of waking up, but can also be a time to get up and go and get things started. Bergamot mint is a beautiful mint, a beautiful essential oil to help us relax again and stop comparing ourselves to other people. Whether we compare ourselves to everyone or just a few people, comparison really can be the thief of joy. Bergamot mint specifically is great for helping us to connect to what we really like. Now, some people love watching basketball or skiing or bowling or golfing or whatever it is, and that's beautiful and that's great. Some people like reading books or researching or studying or writing, and that's good too. So bergamot mint can help us stop putting ourselves down for who we are and what we like and start embracing that. The more we embrace our natural gifts, the more we can let our light shine, and the more we can help in today's world. Bergamot mint is a beautiful oil to help with us financially in this way. One, it helps us to relax, appreciate who we are, which can help increase our self-esteem. And two, it's a beautiful oil to help us relax and hold the road when we're trying to save money, when we have financial goals that we're working to. So remember how I said that sometimes people tend to get apathetic because they get overwhelmed, and so they don't want to do anything. Well, some people don't hold to their budget goals because they're not seeing the progress in their financial, like maybe their savings accounts building up as fast, and they're like, this isn't happening, and so they just kind of want to drop the whole thing. Or maybe they're the type of people that will see something new and they just can't do a little bit of a self-denial. They get so excited that they can't do a little bit of self-denial and say, that's cool, that's really cool, but I have this financial goal that I care about more, and so I'm going to stick with this road. So bergamot mint, it can help us relax. Remember, we don't have to have everything that the Joneses or the Smiths or the Vanderbilts have to be happy. We can hold to our own financial goals. It helps us to relax and stay true to us, true to our financial goals. As we're thinking about staying true to our financial goals, I just wanted to give you one more tip on that, and that's please have some type of reminders and celebrations. Have visual reminders about where your goal is. If you're trying to pay off debt, like we're trying to pay off our house debt right now, and so we have a sheet in a cupboard on the back of the cupboard, right, the inside of the cupboard door that we open often, where we can see exactly how much we owe, and we can see the amount we owe going down as we're throwing more money toward paying off our house. So whether you're trying to pay off a debt or whether you're trying to save for something, maybe you're trying to save for a new house, maybe you're trying to save for a beautiful vacation with your family or a college education or whatever, have those visual reminders, and then as you hit different goals, have a celebration. Have a celebration. Celebrate along the way. That's going to keep giving you the energy that you need to keep pursuing your goal. Bergamot mint, remember how it has such a calming influence? It can also have a calming influence as we're trying to decide where do we want to invest our money. And or where do we want to spend our money? Helping us stay calm, cool, and collected, making better decisions as we stay calm. Bergamot mint, just like bergamot, can help us value ourselves more and nurture ourselves more. It's great to use bergamot mint when you're feeling unlovable or when you're feeling unworthy. And again, I don't think that any essential oil is the magic wand that is just going to take you from feeling unworthy to feeling worthy, or take you from feeling unlovable to lovable. But what it can do is it can help us calm down, and then it helps our minds kick in and remember how amazing we are and how much we really do have to offer and how lovable we really are. So it helps us just calm down and remember our worth. You can blend bergamot mint with a lot of different things. You can blend it with lime if you want an afternoon pickup. You can blend it with lavender, aroma, and chamomile if you're trying to, for a beautiful diffuser blend, or for a blend to put on before you go to sleep. If you want more fun and more buoyancy in your life, you can blend it with green mandarin, which is a super playful oil. Just absolutely reminds me of childhood. Or you can blend it with any of the other citrus oils just to bring in some more fun, more playfulness, more humor, a more uplifting energy to your space. And if you want to be using it for self-worth, you can blend it with bergamot. You can blend it with spikenard or magnolia. There's just so many essential oils. Play around with your bergamot mint. I know it's a new oil. Definitely order it. There's actually only one way to order it from doTERRA, and that's in buying the complete convention kit that just came out. It's still available. You are going to love it. It has so many special oils: the bergamot mint, the tulsi, the Davana. If you've missed my shout outs on those, go back and listen to my YouTube channel, which is Living the Wholesome Life Old, or just go back and look at the videos on this page and you can see some of the beautiful things that are mentioned in the kit. I will definitely be putting the kit into the link, so you can just click the link and buy the kit. If different friends sent you to our page, please make sure that you are honoring that friendship and that connection, and getting into purchasing your essential oils from them. But if you don't have an essential oil friend yet, I would love to be your essential oil friend, and message me and we can talk about the best essential oils that would be great for you. Okay, so that is all that I have. Hold on. Let me see. Da-na-na-na. Oh, okay. So I did mention that you can blend it with bergamot. I saw another paper. I did mention that you can blend it with bergamot mint, with bergamot or spikenard and magnolia to help with your self-esteem. But I also wanted to say that you can, if you're working on your self-esteem, can we please be intentional about doing something that makes us proud of ourselves every day? Whether you're creating something, maybe whether you're being kinder to your family, whether you're up-leveling your business, whether whatever you're doing, as you do something every single day to make yourself proud of yourself, that's how your self-esteem rises. And yes, essential oils can be a beautiful tool to help us stay motivated or calm or whatever it is as we are working on different things in our lives. But we actually have to get out and still do the work. One of my tips on helping to up-level your self-esteem is asking yourself, what would the person that I want to be do in the situation? Not what would I do, but what would the person I want to become do in the situation? And then do it, right? Don't eat the chocolate. Don't yell at the child. Don't sit there and watch television for 2 hours, because that's not what the person that's not what the person you want to become would be doing. Okay. If you're trying to increase or manage your money better, you can blend it with wild orange, Roman chamomile, or turmeric. And always remembering that essential oils are a tool, not the magic wand. If you are working on healing heartbreaks or heartaches, you can blend it with lime, green mandarin, geranium, rose, ylang ylang, or marjoram. All of those are great oils to help our hearts, to help open up our hearts, to help us to feel loved and to help us feel more loving. And as we feel more loved and as we are more loving, every heartache can mend. Okay, so just reminding you that definitely you can still purchase Bergamot Mint. It's in the convention kit. I will put that link in the description of this shout out for you. Reminding you that the diffuser blend we're diffusing for the whole entire week is 2 drops of vetiver, a very the oil of stillness, a very grounding and centering oil. 2 drops of myrrh, a very nurturing and mothering oil, and 2 drops of lemon, a uplifting oil, sunshine in the bottle. Reminding us that the song for the entire week is Hallelujah Chorus from Handel's Messiah, a beautiful, beautiful, inspirational piece. And the affirmation for today is I am enjoying my investments and they are thriving too. And the affirmation for the entire week, which I am loving, is prosperity is my friend in every area of my life. Okay, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.